Welcome, yogi, to chair yoga for mobility. This will be an all-over stretch, and all you need is a chair. If you do have a yoga block or two, have those close by also, but they are not necessary if you don't have them. Begin by sitting upright. So you might adjust your posture so you're not leaning too far forwards or back, and you're away from the back of your chair. Once you've figured out the alignment of your torso, lift and lower your chin also. And find a spot in the middle where you feel pretty neutral, upright, tall. Close your eyes and just feel where you feel your breath. Notice if you can feel your inhale. Notice if you can feel your exhale. And see if you can encourage a bit of depth to your breaths so that you breathe into your belly. And slowly out. If it's possible to breathe in and out through your nose, please do so. It helps to slow the breath down. In deeply into your belly and slowly out. Just another one of those calming breaths to begin with, into your belly and out. Good. We'll begin with some neck movements. So lift your chin up as you breathe in. And tuck your chin down while you breathe out. Roll your head around to the right while you breathe in. And roll it back down towards the middle while you breathe out. Roll your head around to the left as you breathe in. And back down towards the middle when you breathe out. Lift your head to neutral. Relax your shoulders and look over your right side as far as you can. Your breath in brings you back to center, and your exhale takes you over to the left. Lovely, yogi, come back to the middle. Lift up your chin and your chest now, arching your whole back. And round your whole back. Scoop the tailbone under you, chin to your chest, and almost reach your hands forwards towards the knees. Do two more of those. Pull your elbows back and lift up the chest through the upper arms, chin up, chest up, ribs up, and exhale round. Just trying to get your whole back to move. Go again, inhale, arch, and exhale round. Sit up, neutral again, shoulders relax down. Take your right arm in a backwards shrug, so forwards and up, and back and down. Right shoulder, should I say. Forwards and up, and back and down. One more of those, forwards and up, and back and down. Now, if you can do your whole hand or whole arm, should I say, into the circle, do that. If you have some tightness in your shoulder, any pinching, you could keep shrugging around instead. All right, three more. So just one from here. And back and down, good. Rest your right hand on your thigh, the left shoulder. 3 circles backwards with your shoulder. So shruggy circles in reverse here. One more, and you might continue to do that. Or if it feels okay with the shoulder, big circles around with the whole hand and arm. All the way around. Keep on breathing. Inhale up. And back and down. Good. Both hands up, stretch high. Elbows to knees, and widen your feet a few inches. You might choose to stay here as we fold. This might be perfect for you. This is one of the points a block or a book might be useful as you reach the hands down closer to the floor. So if the floor is a bit far away, put something under your hands. If you can touch the floor, you can reach forwards down to the floor. And if the floor is too far and you don't have a book, remember elbows to knees is good too. Good. One more deep breath here. Fill up again into the belly and feel how it expands some into your low back and your waist. maybe into your ribs and the back of the shoulders. If you were using a block, just slide it off to the side. Help yourself up, hands to knees. Wiggle your feet back in to about the hips distance. Sit up tall. Lift up your chin, breathe in. Tuck it down, breathe out. Roll around to the right as you breathe in. And back down towards the center when you breathe out. Roll around to the left when you breathe in. And back down towards the middle. Lift your chin so you're neutral. Look to your right. Exhale. Come back to center. And look left. Good. Back to the middle. Cats and cows. Whole spine movement. Chest and chin and ribs float upwards. Round your back. Chin to chest. Inhale, draw up. And exhale to round. And just move wherever you can. Not forcing anything. One more time. Try to arch. And try to round. Come back to neutral. Relax your shoulders. Right shoulder circles backwards 3 times. With the shrugs first, and you may continue or take it into circles. Remember, as your hand goes up, to rotate the palm out to get it to go back a bit. It helps you to move your shoulder with that. It helps with that reach. All right, rest your right hand on your knee. Try your left side. Left shoulder circling backwards. Excuse me. And if it feels okay, try your left arm in the circles or continue to shrug. Doing great, yogi. Both hands go up, reach high, open up the front of the body a bit. And back into your forward fold, so that could be slightly wider feet and elbows to knees, or it could be hands down, block, a book, the floor, any of those work. Just relax down slowly, gently. Fantastic. Climb your way back up. You can use your hands on your knees to help yourself up. Wiggle the feet back in to about the hips width again. So now we'll stretch your hands forwards. So palms face the floor and reach them as far forwards as you can without leaning forwards. So you're protracting your shoulder blades, you're separating them apart from one another on your back. And turn your palms up and pull your thumbs back with your elbows bent a bit and retract the shoulder blades so you're drawing them together, pulling the hands back and the shoulder blades towards one another. Do that a couple of times. Protract the shoulders by reaching the hands forwards, and it's almost like the center of your torso here is pulling back in opposition to the movement. And then we'll pull the hands back with the palms up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. This particular stretch is really good for your posture. And we'll go one more time. Reach forward, separate the shoulders. And then we'll reach back. Pull our hands back. Fantastic. And release your hands to your knees. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. We'll let the right leg stretch out forwards and straight now. So you have a kind of perch on your chair. If you sit really far back, you can't get your leg to straighten and get your heel on the floor. And we'll lean with the hands both on the left knee forwards. So I'll turn to the side a moment to show you what's happening here. So as you lean forwards, you keep your back really flat and straight so that you're not rounded too much. Try and avoid rounding to go deeper, even if you're quite high in your chest. As long as you feel some stretch through your calf, your hamstring, you're doing great. And point and flex your foot a few times. So point and flex, and point and flex. Good. Just wake up your ankle. Good. We'll sit up and bring your right knee up in towards you now. Hold on to your shin if you can, but if your knee is tight, hold your thigh, okay? And just give it a nice squeeze in towards you and then relax. Go twice more with that. Squeeze in towards you and relax. And squeeze in and relax. Now start to make number 8s on their side with your big toe, drawing the numbers there. So you're going side to side in loopy movements like an infinity sign, going side to side. It's okay if they've got triangles in there and all kinds of things. Just move your foot and go the other way too if you can for a little bit of brain yoga. Going backwards, if that makes sense to you today. Draw some circles. And circle the other way with as many sides to the circle as you like. Fantastic. Now we'll bring that right foot and rest it, if you can, on your left knee. I know this can be difficult, so you have options. You could cross right knee over knee, or right ankle over left. Or if any cross feels uncomfortable for your knee and hip, you can place your foot back on the floor for a moment. We'll sit up, really straighten the spine, chest comes up, and lean chest forwards towards the shin. And this will target, hopefully, maybe some of this tension in your right hip. Some external rotation happening for your hip. Let's take a couple more deep breaths here. And we'll come up. Let's continue. Uncross your right foot to stretch your right leg. So come into the front of the leg, turn to your left and get your left thigh onto your chair. Hold onto the chair with both hands while you do this, please. And then stretch your right leg back behind you. Now, it might be that you have a bit of a bend in your knee. That's okay. Some of you might be able to get your leg a bit further back. That's okay too. We're targeting here the front of the right thigh to stretch and extend here. This is really good if you sit quite a lot, to extend through the front of the leg. So if you feel like you're picking up your chest and pressing that right heel back, you may start to feel the stretch in your quad or in the front of the hip flexor, the psoas. You could add right hand up to the ceiling if you like. Good. One more deep breath in. And release your hand down. Bring your right knee back forwards a little bit to get you out of this and spin yourself forwards. Let's do those same leg stretches for your left leg. So we start with your hamstring stretch. Left leg extends forwards. Both hands rest on your right thigh. Inhale and get really tall. Then keep that uprightness in the chest as you lean forward. So your back stays pretty straight, not rounding. Stretch into the back of your calf and your hamstring here. You might feel anywhere in the back of this left leg. You can add some points and flexes into your foot. The whole foot moving to try and encourage some movement through your ankle into the Achilles. Good. Pause there and reflex. Take a deep breath in and out. And let's sit up. We'll bring the left knee up and hold onto the shin if that's possible, or the thigh if that's either easier to reach or if your knee's tighter. Pull the knee in really close and then away from you. Twice more. Pull it in, give it a squeeze, and away. Another time, please, yogi. Squeeze in close and away. And then holding on, start your sideways number 8s or infinity signs with your left big toe being the marker pen. And drawing some interesting shapes is sometimes the case, that's all right. Go the opposite direction with those swirls. There's usually one way feels more natural than the other for sure. And try some circles. Doesn't matter which way you go because we're going to do both. And then go the other way too. Circle it around. All right, let's give your ankle a rest and stretch your hips. So if possible, left ankle onto right knee. Though if that's a little too much, go cross knee over knee or even cross ankle over ankle. And if all of those don't work, you're okay to sit for a moment with the foot on the floor. Sit up, widen across your collarbones. And you keep that straightness of your back as you start to hinge forwards from your hips. And see whether you can get the stretch now into the left side of your hips, your left glutes. And remember to breathe. Fantastic. Rise up fully upright, maybe even lean back so you can unhook your left foot from the right knee. And we'll turn our torsos or whole bodies to the right. Find the chair with both hands so you're safe doing this. Get plenty of your right thigh, the right side of your leg, or the right leg should I say, on the chair. Left leg starts to stretch back a bit, and it could be that you have a bit of a bend. You might be able to go a little further back. Either way is okay. You don't need to force anything. And sometimes this right foot ends up in a funny position. See whether you can get that right heel underneath the knee so you've got some support from the front side. And then pick up the chest a bit, leaning almost back so you're stretching all the way through the front of the left leg. You might benefit from pressing the left heel back. And you might prefer to lift the hand up, or you can continue to hold on to the chair. And breathe. Lovely, Yogi. Bring your hand down and carefully unwind yourself so the left leg slides back up so you can turn forwards. All the way to the front once again. We're going to go back into the spine. We did some arches and rounds earlier. We're going to move the spine in some different directions now. So widen your feet a little bit. Take a breath in and fold forwards. So you can go elbow to knee or hands down to your block or hands down to the floor. And keep your left hand either on the floor or your block. You can also be still, elbow on knee as well. Right hand on the right knee, so on top of the knee there. Turn your chest to the right. This begins a twist. And let's take another breath here. And push that into your right hand, so right hand stays on your knee. Lift your left hand forwards and up, so it goes all the way up to the ceiling. Now turn your torso to the left and reach your left hand back. And you can look out to the side of the room here, or if you want to stretch your neck a bit more, look as far towards the left hand as you can. And then look towards your right side, as far right as you can, past your right shoulder. And then we'll look back again, past the left side. All right, head to neutral. Left hand goes back up towards the ceiling, circles forwards, and all the way down to the block or the floor again. Now it stays down, left hand remains rooted. Right hand leaves the knee and goes up to the sky for a deeper twist. So just really trying to release some tension from your back here. Good, release your right hand all the way down. And then we'll go left hand on left knee. So left hand on top of the knee, right hand stays on the floor. Turn your chest to the left. Couple of breaths here. You could be looking to the side. Looking down can help to be more stable feeling if you feel a little bit wobbly in these poses. All right, keep your left hand where it is. Right hand goes forwards and up and all the way to the back. And you can look to the side for a start, and maybe you continue to look to the side if your neck feels a little tight today. Or if it feels possible, look to the right. And then to the left. So you're moving your head even more, moving your neck more. Good. And back again. Lift your right hand up to the ceiling. Forwards. All the way down to support. Left hand then can stay where it is or stretch up to the ceiling to deepen. Good. And release your hand all the way down. Use your feet to help you up. You'll sit up, take your hands up. Put your right hand onto the chair next to you. Side stretch now, lateral stretch for your spine. On your inhale, lessen the stretch. Exhale, reach again. Good, one more time. Inhale, lessen. Exhale, reach. Fantastic, come on up. Both hands up. Left hand to the chair. Reach extra high with your right and side stretch. Inhale, lessen the depth. Exhale, try to reach. Good, inhale, up a little. Exhale, reach. Lovely, both hands come up and back down to your block again. So one more round through these spinal twists and side stretches. Try and keep your back moving in all of its range of motion. Right hand to right knee. Turn your chest to the right. Keep breathing. Keep your right hand on the knee. Take your left hand forwards, all the way up, and start to turn your chest to the left as you reach back. So you can actually use your right hand inside of a right knee as a gentle assist, as long as you're not forcing your spine. Look forwards, stretch your neck, and look back. Awesome, look to the side. Left hand circles up to the ceiling, forwards, all the way down to the block or the floor. And you can keep your right hand as is, or stretch it up to the ceiling. And release your right hand down. Left hand to left knee. Turn your chest to the left. Pause here. Remember to keep your left hand where it is. Right hand goes forwards and up and all the way to the back. If you can, look back. Look forwards and look back. Really reach for your fingers, open out the palm. Stretch your right hand up all the way around to the floor. Your choice to hold here with that twist to the left again, or to stretch your left hand up. And release down. Square yourself up. Sit up, take your hands up. Right hand to the chair, left over the top. Good, just one breath in here. And out. And sweep it up and over to the other side. Left hand hangs on, right hand stretches over. Deep breath in and out. Good, coming up, both hands up and bring your hands to prayer. We've neglected the wrists, I believe, so if you've got a block like I did, just move it for the moment. Interlace your fingers together and start to do the sideways figure eights that you did with your ankles and your feet with your hands now. And as tight a little circle as you can to move your wrists and your hands. There we go. And you get to know my shenanigans. After a while, go the other way. Try to breathe as you're doing this. Get the wrists and the hands moving. All right. Okay, press your palms forward, stretch your fingers. And breathe. Well done. And then release and open and close your hands. Big movements, as big as possible. Big scrunches, big stretches, big scrunches, big stretches. For 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, shake those out. We'll come to some standing poses. So if you'd like to make your way up and directly into a standing forward fold. So I'm going to use my blocks. If you are comfortable without blocks, you can do so. We'll stand up and fold forwards. Now, if you don't have blocks and your legs are on the tighter side, take a second now to put your chair under your hands instead. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see these poses better. So just take a couple of breaths folding forwards. So you try and maintain the straightness of your spine, like we had when we were folding forwards in our figure 4 hip stretch earlier. So we're not rounding and reaching and straining. Just gently stretch the back of your legs. Bend just your right knee. So keep your right heel on the floor, bend your right knee, and stretch more deeply into the outside of the left leg. And then switch your legs. Bend just your left knee and straighten out your right. Good. Both legs straight. Half lift, so hands up to thighs, and pause at that height there. Exhale. Spine feels really straight. Feel really strong through the belly and the shoulders. And bend your knees a little. Come all the way up to standing. Open the hands up wide, so you're like a Y shape, a capital Y. Open up really big. Feel your ribs lift up. Everything stretching upwards. And bring your hands to your heart. Circle your left arm out and up, and we'll come again into lateral stretch. We were here just a minute ago, but now it's a whole body side stretch. Right hand rests on your side of your thigh. Your feet could be a little bit wider for a stable base. Fantastic, and come up and do the same thing the other side. Right arm up and full side body stretch. Good. And come on up and roll your shoulders. We're going to use the chair for balance now. So if you'd like, if you've got blocks, move them out of your way. And you're going to have your chair by your right hand. So you're facing up and down the length of your mat. Your chair is under your right hand so that it helps you with your balance. So we're still working the mobility of the body. So we'll start out with your left foot, and we're back in those number 8s today. Lots of number 8s everywhere. So with the left foot circling in front and behind, it goes forwards and right, forwards and left, back and right, back and left. In big circling, looping movements. Try and explore the edges of this a little bit. And then go in reverse. Back and left, back and right, front and left, front and right. So you've got your chair there to help you with your balance. All right. And then we'll reset. You've still got your chair under your right hand. Let your right foot go back behind you. And then lift it up. Knee towards your torso. So you're bending your knee and squeezing it as high as you can. Now tap the right toes behind you again and bring the knee up. So this is working your mobility And it's not just your flexibility, but how far you can move using your muscles. You can get that knee closer if you hug it in using your arms. So that's range of flexibility. Go 2 more times. But this is making sure that you are strong in your range. Lift up. And we'll go 1 more time. Tap your toes back and lift the knee up. Well done. And then release, reset. You can step your right foot a couple of inches further forwards. And now your left foot comes back into a lunge shape. So if possible, you're on your toes. This can get a little bit wobbly though. So if you feel safer spinning your heel down like a warrior one, you can do that. You've got your chair under your right hand. Bend your right knee. So we're stretching the front of the left leg. We did a seated version of this a few minutes ago. And you could take your left hand up overhead. So we're stretching the front of the body, the left thigh. And breathe. Look straight ahead. Keep your eyes open when you're in these standing poses and on one spot to help you maintain balance safely. Lovely. Bring your hand down. Carefully step back up. I'm going to simply turn the other way so that I don't need to move my chair. You can do the same or put your chair on your other side if you like your view. So we'll stand up tall. I'm going to start circling the right foot in those number 8s. And just explore the outer edges of movement here. See what your hip can do on this side comfortably, safely. And then go in reverse. That's it, you're doing good, yogi. All right, just pop both feet on the floor for a moment, reset. You'll take your right toes this time, just behind you. Stand up tall and lift your right knee up towards your torso. And then back behind you. You've got your hand on the chair for balance. Knee comes up and back behind you. Good. A few more times. Up, behind, and up, and behind. Last one. Up and behind. Good. Reset once again. Your left foot can step a little bit further forwards, just so it's maybe near the back foot of the chair there. And step your right foot back into a lunge. It could be close or far. Find your comfortable place. Your left knee is bent. If this feels unsteady, spin the right foot down for balance. Look straight ahead, keep your eyes open, and extend your right hand up. Your left hand continues to hold the chair today, so you can focus on the stretch here more than your balance. It can also help to squeeze the right glutes, so the right side of your bum, being firm and active, helps to release the muscles in the front side through reciprocal inhibition of the muscles. Lovely, yogis. Bring our hand down and step your way back up safely. Good. So let's take a stretch now for inner thighs. I'm going to put my chair now with the chair seat facing me, and you're still facing the side of your mat now here. So you're going to turn to the side of your mat and widen your feet. So you've got a wide stance, and you'll fold onto the chair with your hands. So you can place your hands on the chair top, chair seat should I say, or some of you might be comfortable going lower. And some of you might choose your blocks instead, or even place your hands on the floor. But we've done several forward folds already. Each time our focus has been on keeping the spine quite straight feeling, so we're not overly rounding or forcing anything. So it's always better to be higher using support of your blocks or your chair and be in good alignment rather than being closer to the ground, but forcing it and straining and rounding the back. Take a couple more breaths here. Now, if you're using blocks, you can continue to use blocks. I really like this next pose with a chair, even if you can be lower. So if you did move it, bring your chair seat back under your hands, and you'll turn your toes out just a few degrees in each foot. Bend your right knee. The goal here is for your foot, whichever way you face it, to go the same way as your knee. So your knee dictates the orientation of your foot. You move your hips down and to the right, and hopefully now you start to feel a stretch in the inner left thigh. And you come back up towards the center and try down and left. So let the left foot adjust to accommodate the way that your left knee wants to point when you do this. And stretch the inner right leg. And come back up. Let's go again each side. Over to the right. Keep breathing. And come up. Over to the left. Awesome. Let's actually do one more of those. Come on up. Over to the right. Through center. Over to the left. Well done. Come back up. Wiggle your feet in, closer, 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 until they are under your hips, and fold forwards again. So you could be using your chair seat. You might choose your chair legs now to hold you, or if there's a rail across it, that might work. We did this earlier. Bend your right knee again, just the right knee. Bend your left knee, straighten the right leg. Fantastic, both legs straight, or straight-ish. Carefully start to rise. If you have a chair, it's a nice stopping point halfway up, just to make sure you got your balance. And bend your knees a little bit, push through the feet, firm the belly, and stand up. Okay, let's take a seat. One final seated posture to complete our practice. So you can sit back down, and we'll take your feet wide now. So nice and wide there. Sit up tall and start to lean forwards. You can pause with your elbows on your knees, or you can come down to the floor. You could also use your block as a midway point if you have one. Now sink down bit by bit, stretching the hips, maybe your inner thighs, maybe you feel it more around the waist. Fantastic. Carefully climb your way back up. If you were using a block, slide it to the side. Wiggle your feet back in. Give your knees a little shimmy side to side. Make sure everything feels okay. And sit comfortably back onto your chair. We'll take a couple of minutes of stillness together, followed by a couple of minutes of meditation, or a few minutes of meditation. So to start off, relaxation, shavasana, comfort is your priority. So relax your shoulders, lean back, and do a scan of your body. Start at the top of your head, and relax down through the forehead, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, the jaw. Relax down through the neck, the shoulders, down your arms to your hands. Let the hands rest, maybe even palms up on your legs. Relax down the chest, the belly, the pelvis and hips, all the way down the thighs, calves, to your feet and your toes. Nothing you need to do here. Just let yourself relax. Allows the body a sense of completion from your practice. And then staying relaxed, you can shimmy away from the back of your chair. So you're sitting up in good alignment through your back. If this is uncomfortable for you, of course, you can remain sitting back. And now tune into the sensation of your breath at the tip of your nose, the touch of air as it comes and goes. Just allowing your breath to move naturally. Tune into the sensation of inhale and the sensation of exhale. Doing your best to remain focused on each breath. Just noticing distractions that want to take you away. If they succeed, that's okay. Just bring your attention back once you notice. Building the capacity for sustained focus and attention by following the breath. If this feels particularly challenging today, it can help to silently say in as you breathe in and out as you breathe out. And if you'd like to continue one more time in stillness and meditation, feel free. If you are ready to complete your practice, stretch your arms out and up as you breathe in. And bring your hands to prayer in front of your chest as you exhale. Take a moment to silently thank yourself for coming to your mat today, for taking time to move, to breathe, and to be still. Let's breathe in together and out together. Thank you for your practice. Namaste. If you enjoy these practices, please remember to like and subscribe.